The plastic bag has been turned into a new public enemy by environmental campaigners who've dubbed bags hanging from trees as, would you believe, witches' knickers. The criticism has spawned a new industry supplying green alternatives, and Simon's been to see a couple in Cornwall who've started a business selling bags made from jute and have been amazed, as you'll see, by the wave of demand.
Richard and Leslie Bauer have over 20,000 jute bags ready to print and send out to customers. But they're not worried about carrying the stock because orders have been going up and up.
Lostwithiel in Cornwall is one place that's playing its part in Britain's jute bag boom. And we've got a rather special bag which is being printed at this moment. Patty's just finishing off. Are you nearly there? Let's have a look at his handiwork. You going to pull that off, or shall I?
I could do that.
And hey presto, we have, thanks Paddy, our own proprietary jute bag. It looks like a thing of value, but before we go any further, let's hear about why jute is so special.
Jute is a strong natural fibre. It's mainly grown in India and Bangladesh, where it's warm and wet. The crop created the famous jute barons of Dundee, where for years the fibre was spun. But now that happens back where it's grown, employing millions of people making hessian sacks, backing for carpets and recently car interiors.
Richard and Leslie were bowled over by the hunger for their jute bags. In their first 2 months, January and February of this year, they sold 8,000 bags, well beyond their expectations. And then, in the first 5 months, so up until now, they've sold 45,000 bags. But it doesn't stop there, because they think that by the end of this year, they could be up to 100,000 bags and more. And the sorts of customers, I mean, who's buying this?
Oh, I think it's right across the board, Simon, because we've had people from residential homes, sustainable villages.
Yep, that's an obvious customer, isn't it?
Yeah, and festivals, rather than giving out plastic bags, they're actually selling our bags because people buy them as souvenirs of the festival.
And is it all over the UK that this is catching
Oh yes,
up?
we've gone right from one end of the country to the other in a very short space of time. So we've gone from the Castle of May in Scotland, which is just near John O'Groats, to Sennan School, who had the bags for fundraising.
Right, so it really is
just
Land's
near
End, John O'Groats.
Yes, covered the country now.
The rebellion against plastic bags has happened at grassroots level. This is the Devon village of Modbury, which banned them and brought in its own cotton bags. And big retailers, including Sainsbury's, have bowed to pressure, including alternatives to plastic. Sainsbury's opted for jute, raising awareness and demand.
We went into business because we were passionate about the subject. We liked the jute bags, and it just took off before we knew where we were.
I wrote a marketing plan and haven't even put it into action yet.
Shelved that for a minute.
But it's a fashion, isn't it? You know, you've been selling masses of them, but that could change. They could go out of fashion and then you wouldn't sell so many.
I think that most people seem to have, you know, an alternative bag to a plastic bag, or many people do, but people need more than one bag, because if you think when you go shopping, you need more than one bag, don't you, when you go shopping? So.
I also think the jute bag's here to stay, because people really get to love their jute bags. And I think it'll become the natural norm, as plastic did all those years ago in the 50s.
It's a classic bag.
But the business has been doing fantastically, and you've been making money.
Yep.
Yes, we are. We've got orders coming in all the time.
We're exporting.
We're exporting.
The bags sell in bulk for between £2 and £5 each. Richard and Leslie are relatively small operators in the jute market. Already, there are more than 12 million jute bags in circulation in the UK.
That was Simon. In case you missed it, a closer look at the working lunch jute bag now. Tracy, our floor manager, is going to model it for us. Come on, Tracy. That's why you can't get the staff. Now she's building her part. This is the working lunch jute bag, has this season's monochrome colourway with functional carrier handles and a gusseted base for easy in and out storage ability. Where's she gone? Anyway, I should say that is not available in any good shops anytime. Not soon, but ever. Anyway, thank you very much for that. You can find out what the Working Lunch team actually got up to on their Devon trip on our website, bbc.co.uk/Working Lunch, where you can also catch up on anything you might have missed using the wonderful and now famous BBC iPlayer.